everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Crafting! I am Zookeeper Seri, and I am on a floating cake! Look at this, look at this! This is from the amazing caking that we had yesterday. I still don't know exactly who it was on the server who caked me, but I'm pretty sure I've got a good idea. And it's so much fun because there's just cake absolutely everywhere. I'm just gonna have cheesecake to eat for weeks at this rate. We're not gonna have to worry about food for quite a while, which is a good thing, because I have a lot of sweet potatoes to eat, and I'm not really in the mood to eat them right now, and Aki keeps harvesting up more, so that's going on. But yes, so good morning everybody. Hello my delicious pumpkin cheesecake. I'm gonna actually eat some of it. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. Look at it, the tiny little sliver of cheesecake. It looks so good. Oh my goodness, Aki. Oh my goodness. Dropping little sweet potatoes everywhere. Just gotta put those away so it can do its thing. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for your patience, because yesterday we got totally sidetracked from doing our work in the zoo because we had some villagers to heal up, and I actually had a great time, and I am so excited about building the little villager rehabilitation lab down in the labyrinth later. And also many of you guys were super duper excited about the idea of trying to make more oreberry trees, so kind of building like tree stumps, tree trunks that we could then put the oreberry bushes around, and then we can just harvest the oreberries as though they were on a tree. And I think it would be really cool if we can see if there is some way that I could grab like these apples and graft some little baby apples onto the golden oreberry tree, so we could get golden apples more or less just right there, all in the same spot. Harvest up the golden oreberry pieces, the little golden oreberry, I think, what are they called? Oreberry. There we go. Yeah, just oreberries. Just harvest up the little golden oreberries and then like smelt them in a smelter nearby, wrap them around an apple, and we would have what we would need to cure any future zombie villagers. So that'll be a really fun project one day. Not one we're going to get into right now because we have other things to do. Oh, this floating piece confused me because it was a different size now. That's funny. We have other things to do today, and today, Lily, Zoe, and Alia, we are actually going to head back over to the underwater river, which still sounds, I just need to say the Asian river, but I always get tongue-tied because there's like this huge title, the Underwater Asian River Exhibit in the caves. Like, that's a huge title for that exhibit. So we're going to head back over there, and we are actually going to be working on getting the back of the wall done today. And I forgot the blue flowers yesterday. Egg on my face. We're going to turn this off. It's so embarrassing because I forgot the little blue flowers that we needed in order to make the blue dye that we need to dye the back of the walls. So that was a little bit silly. And here's the royal flowering vine. Here we go. Look at all this blue flowering vine. There's so much of it. All right, we're going to take a whole bunch of it because we are going to try to make like a blue flower garden. That is my goal, like a little garden kind of centered around blue flowers. I'm going to take the Madagascar palm with me as well because the Madagascar palm is so pretty. And let's see, maybe some of these philodendron actually, because I want to make a little garden to blue flowers today so that we can have something that can kind of highlight the flowers that we need to keep propagating in order to make the dye that we need, at least until we have some sort of gardener. And you guys are so excited about the greenhouses, so we'll definitely work on a whole bunch of greenhouses pretty soon. I'm pretty sure the blue hydrangea, yes, it can indeed become light blue dye. These guys are a little harder to get because they don't propagate the way that the plant megapack plants do, but they will propagate in certain areas, like over by the temperate forest exhibits if I put down bone meal. So we'll grab those. Blue orchid dye, or blue orchids also. Ooh, actually, man, I think the blue orchids actually would look better over there than the hydrangeas, but we'll use the hydrangeas then to make the blue dye. But yeah, I just got this idea in my head of doing like a little garden that would kind of be, those don't really match. That would be sort of like a homage to the plants that we're going to be using. And now I really want to make sure we plant it. Maybe a bird of paradise. It's going to be one of our centerpieces. I love the bird of paradise. We definitely need a bird of paradise gardener. That's for sure. And speaking of gardening, I'm just going to gather up these fruits because that's the one thing Aki can never really harvest from. Aki can never really harvest these when she's doing her gardening because she can't reach these fruits and some peppercorns. So we've got a lot to do, you guys. In fact, I would love to hear it. You guys, I love hearing what you want to do in our zoo and in our world. Num 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 cake. And we've got a lot to do. We're definitely going to be working on more exhibits. I'm thinking we've got a lot of wolf lovers, But I think since we already have the red wolves, I need those. I want to work on some other exhibits before the timber wolves that we start doing. All right, Lily, Zoe, Alia, you guys can stay with me a little bit longer. Alia, really sitting on my little cake. So what other exhibits should we work on soon? We've got the red panda exhibit. I kind of want to do the noodle doodle shop so that we can eat noodles and Agent Noodles can have somewhere to go. But I'm thinking another Asian exhibit pretty soon. And then not just like the fish kind, because we're working on the fish right now. All right, you rest well, Aki. Doing your thing. All right, gonna eat a little bit of that cake too. And let's just head on down, because I want to find a good spot to make this little garden. And these kinds of little functional gardens are absolutely fantastic. There's cake everywhere. Oh my gosh. Fine. All right, you and Devin and everybody are doing okay. Good to know. Good to know. All right. And we're going to go down here. See like the little paths that we make and the little functional gardens where we have plants that we need to use for different projects and plants that we need for food. They're so much fun. So much fun. I love it. Oh, and I kind of want to go fossil hunting pretty soon. Maybe we'll go mining for a day or two by clearing out the bat exhibits, like where the bat exhibits are going to be. That could be really fun. I wouldn't mind doing some bat exhibits because fruit bats are so cute. Bats are so adorable. Do you guys like bats? Tell me what your favorite bat is, because there's so many bats. Flying foxes. Oh my gosh. I think that they're just the cutest things on this planet. They're really cute. All right. So I was thinking of putting... Come on, guys. You can do it. You can teleport over that fence. I believe in you. I was thinking kind of putting my little, like, blue flower garden over here, perhaps, so that you could turn and you could see, and it'd just be like a bunch of pretty blue flowers, because this is sort of like a weird overgrown area. I could probably make it look better by putting down some water so it was still. Hello, Alia. So it was like a little still spot. Oh geez, that's a sheep. I thought it was a ghast for a second for some reason. I just about freaked out. There's some mushrooms growing in the tree that are the light mushrooms. There's a little dragonfly. So I thought about over here, but the thing is there's this big red mushroom. I don't think our pretty blue plants are going to match with that mushroom very well. Maybe over here? This could work, because I need a spot that would have a lot of blue flowers. That's kind of what we're going for here. And I want it close by, oh, maybe over here. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yeah, over here would probably be a good spot, unless I need to put a path over here. Where does this go? Was I going to put a path over here? I think I was going to make a path over here. So that, oh, there's tiny little blue. You guys, they're so cute. Let's put the little tiny blue mushrooms over there too. The thing is, I was going to... Oh, there's another cute one. Hello, cutie patootie. I think I was going to put a path over here so that people could walk around the Peafowl exhibit if they wanted to. And then we were going to build like a quiet little area where people could just like have like this quiet restaurant / inn that they could stay at. Maybe like where this tree is. And it would have a balcony going over so that if they wanted, they could stand right here and fish. What is the fishing like over here anyway? Let's use a diamond fishing rod and find out. So if you fished over here, you just wanted to toss your little lure off and be like, okay, I want to get a fish. Can I get some fishing done over here? Are there fish to be had? Whoop, what's this? It's a bass! Pretty huge one too. Holy moly, 27.1 pounds. Oh my gosh. That's bigger than like a few small babies all put together. Wow. How many? It makes 3 raw fish fillets. Well, yeah, so I think I want to maybe... make it so that you can't just walk a path over there. You got to walk through the Peafowl area. What on earth? It's a treasure chest. We got a treasure chest, you guys. Oh my goodness. I like this area. Guess what? Under the mushroom. And it's like a good under the mushroom island lake too. It just won its ability to stay like private and quiet over here. What is in the treasure chest? It's an iron ingot. We got a little iron ingot from fishing. That is so cool. I love that. All right. Well, I'm going to put this away, because that determines it. We'll go ahead and we'll make it so if you want to get to this little area, it's kind of out of the way and you have to come to this little part of the Peafowl exhibit. Whoops, I am tripping on something. All right, there we go. Yeah, you'll have to come down that path. That'll be the only way to really get in here from the Peafowl exhibits. Pardon me, everybody. Oh my goodness, so many eggs. Thank you so much. I'm going to put those away. So I'll go ahead and plug this path up with plants. So there we go. We're going to get that done, and then we're going to get the back wall hopefully done today. I'm going to gather up these pieces of grass, though. And let's see, maybe leave that fern there. Alia, you're such a good girl. Who's a good girl? Alia's a good girl. Here's some more grass if you want to hold it. Looks like she took my other ferns. So yeah, Ollie is such a good girl. She just wants to like pick everything up. All right, let's see if I can bring her over here. Come on, puppies. All right, just stay out of the way for just a second. I'm going to do a little bit of terraforming here. All right, let's see. Do I have any dirt? All right. Nope, no dirt. Darn. All right. Well, what I really need... What I really need is to kind of climb up a little bit. In fact, I have some dirt inside the cave exhibit. So let me go ahead and grab that. Got to close these doors so I don't have any escaping hummingbirds. And they can always make you panic because at first you're like, the hummingbirds are gone! And you can't see them. And then like a second later, they'll start flying by. Like right there. See? They always just make you like panic at first. All right. And then I need dirt. So we're going to run over here. And I'm going to grab some dirt. I don't think I have... I do have a little bit of jungle wood and a little bit of oak wood. So I wonder if I can grow this little oak wood sapling. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to need to leave most of that oak wood, but let's go ahead and get this done. So we can get our little plants planted, then we can come back, work on the rest of the back wall, and then we'll forever have... Go away, little hummingbird. We'll forever have a little garden of little plants right here. There we go. I think I'm actually going to remove that guy. And let's see. Come here. I can't reach him. Darn. There we go. Do this. Yeah. All right. And normally this is what I leave you guys out of, but you guys have been begging, no, Seri, no, come on. Show us what you're doing. So this is what I do because I love making the plants just look really pretty over here. Do I have some bone meal? I should somewhere. I almost always carry it on me and I don't. It's a crime against humanity. How do I not have bone meal? Why can't like unlucky for him, but a lucky skeleton just fall from the sky right now, eh? All right, maybe I have some bone meal in here. Hey guys, thank you so much for all of the eggs. All right, in here? Holy moly! Well, I have eggshells, and that kind of counts as bone meal. That should do it, actually. Mahogany leaves and oak leaves in here, too. Well, there we go. That's kind of what I needed, too, so that's perfect. All right. I know, right, guys? I know. They're so noisy. All right, let's see if this works on the ferns the way I want it to. Ta-da! Fantastic! I didn't even think about using the eggshells like that. Come on, little fern, grow. Are you going to grow? You grew. Why won't you grow? You're such a cute little fern. Oh, that's why it won't grow. Okay, hang on. All right. We have to get rid of this little vine right there. And now the fern will grow. Boom. There it goes. So there we go. We've got that put down. And let's see. What should we name this little garden? In fact, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I'll use a random generator to pick a name from whatever you guys suggest down below over what we should name this area. I wonder if I should make... like a tree somewhere. I think I need a tree. We're going to build a really quick tree. And we're going to kind of build it up against the side of this thing because I need branches to be able to hang the vines down from. I don't have those branches right now. So we'll do this and this. And then let's see. Come up like this. And then we'll knock that guy down in just a second. Ouch. That's so me. I get so distracted when I'm like building trees and plants and things that I don't even notice like, oh yeah, I just fell off. That hurt. All right, let's come up here. Gonna remove this guy. And then we're gonna hop up and we're gonna put some leaves on him. And the reason I'm doing this is because we want these blue flowering vines to have a sturdy spot to grow from. Because once they start growing, we can come back and harvest them as much as we need to. And thus get all of the blue dye that we need. But if we try to put the flowering vines up against, say, a like one of the leaves instead, then I'll end up harvesting the leaves every single time I try to use the shears to like harvest up the plants. And that's so not what we want because that's very annoying. So this way, what I do is I can come in here and I can put the flowering vines just against the wood right there and let them grow straight down, and then I can harvest them later when we come back without having to worry about like knocking down the leaves off the vines. In fact, I should do it on both sides of this branch. Brilliance! All right, come back here, leaves. Just a few more of you needed. There, there, and there. All right, good. And then I need to get you. And... no, I missed. All right, Careful, gentle with the vines here, or gentle with the leaves. There we go. All right, so you can see it looks kind of funky because he's not like the normal trees that have their vine or their leaves hugging up against them. But we did that on purpose because now we can take this guy and we can go do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. We can go on either side too. Oh yeah, I should take this guy back too. There we go. All right, prune him back a little bit. There. And then we can come along. And now the vines will be spread pretty much all over this entire tree. And when we come back, we can harvest so many of them from this guy. He doesn't even know how many we're going to be able to get off of him. That's so cool. All right, one there. And then I can't put one there because it's going to grow straight down there. And that looks awesome. Fantastic. So now whenever we need, we can easily make that into light blue dye. And that's exactly what we're going for here. All right, because I know you guys were like, Seri, what are you doing? You're just like planting random things. What's going on, Seri? All right, I'm going to remove this torch actually and probably put it somewhere else. We'll have to get some of the rocks. I'll have to dig out some more of my little sculpture rocks because I want to put those over here to light the place up instead. And I like using the normal ferns actually because they make a really good backdrop and they kind of complement, look at me talking about all these fancy terms. They kind of complement the way that the green goes. So we'll put that guy down there. All right. And grow that. Fantastic. All right. Let's hurry and do this. Our little bird of paradise and our philodendron. Woohoo! All right. I think the little orchids are going to look absolutely fantastic over here. And I'm really glad I brought some of the philodendrons to kind of fill things out. Don't worry. They get bigger than that. They really do. And then like a Madagascar palm. Like right there. He gets bigger too. Don't worry. And I think I'll put the bird of paradise right over here. My beautiful little extra accent. And let's see, put you here. Put you here. I wonder if I have more philodendrons over inside. Let's see, there we go. I'm going to need a lot more plants. A lot more ground plants, a lot more things to put in. There. And then put you back there. And maybe you right here. And here. All right. A little heavy on the orchids. Might remove a couple of them, which is good to know because we can turn those into the dye that we need. Maybe that one and maybe this one. And then we'll kind of put a lot of greenery in the middle because the orchids unfortunately just have like this one pattern. They don't have multiple patterns the way the plant megapack plants do. There, that's a little bit better. Good. And let's go check if I have any philodendrons hiding in here with the peafowl. You guys are so cute. Ethan, why are you still in here? I need to move you. I've been needing to move you. Why have I not yet moved you? All right, let's wiggle through here. There we go. I have to pinch through. Anything on the ground I could use? Not that I can really see. Oh yeah, now I remember. These little tiny mushrooms. We were going to decorate with these little tiny mushrooms. All right, and I'm going to gather up some of these ferns because I think the ferns would make the good ground cover that I'm trying to think about. Oh, and maybe even a garden or two, a little mushroom garden or two. Then it'll be functional and it'll have just that little tiny touch of white to kind of balance everything. All right, you guys didn't know we were getting in for a plant garden today, did you? All right, and there we go. So that is all done. We've got that put down. Got that completed. Oh, it looks so good, and we'll be able to totally work very quickly now. Oh, that looks good. Yes, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. All right, and I think I'll do, yeah, just like a little mushroom garden. Tucked in a couple places, maybe like one hiding sort of back here where you can just see the hint of him. And then more greenery to like balance everything out. There we go. Like right there and right here. And then right down here and over here. Do I have any more? I have one more eggshell. Where should I use it? Where should I use it? Maybe I should hatch a whole bunch of peafowl babies just to see if I can get more eggshells. All right, what do I think? I think it looks pretty good. We'll have to wait till the plants finish growing to see what I think about the end result. Like I might remove the philodendrons. No, what I need is like another Madagascar palm, some of the others to offset it. So, man, having some plants. The plants, it's so interesting how it always ends up coming back to the plants. Again and again and again, Bluebell, why are you still in here? I really need to put you somewhere else. Here we go. Maybe these scaly tree ferns will help. And they're very willing to propagate, which is very helpful. All right, there we go. There we go. Thank you so much, scaly tree ferns. That should be enough. You? No, not you. I know. Hi, guys. All right. And I'm going to wiggle out here. If I could. I got caught on the door again. And I think actually the skelly tree ferns are going to be like the last little bit that I needed. Yep, I think that they'll bring it together. All right, you guys, you sat through me making another little garden, as Seri is wont to do. And so you guys get to help me name the garden, because I'm really excited to hear any name ideas. And let's see, maybe that bird of paradise, as much as it is my joy, I think I don't know if it matches, so I'll take it down. Yeah, that's better. As much as I wanted to leave it, that is better. And I'll just put down another orchid. So it's a tiny little orchid area, and it's meant to grow mushrooms, and it is also meant to have the flowering vines. And I'll grow a fern or two, some of the small ferns. I'll grow those a little bit bigger once we get some more eggshells. And I think that there's a fun way to see about getting more eggshells. With so many peafowl eggs, and it's not like we can't come up with some sort of peafowl sanctuary once we have a whole bunch of these guys, right? Whoa, watch out, buddy. A baby! A baby! We had a baby born. Yay, there's eggshells. Ironically, the eggshells are what we're after, but I'm really happy to see a little peafowl baby. That is always a good thing, too. So there we go. We've got plenty of eggshells, and there's a little peafowl baby for them to enjoy. That should make all of the yelling peafowl happier. Because maybe they're yelling because they're like, why aren't these eggs hatching? What's going on? All right, there's one. And here? No, that makes it a little bit too big, doesn't it? I'll swap you. Oh, where'd you go? Ah, dang it. I killed it. I killed it dead. All right, well, I'll fix that. Oh, here's some. That was an easy fix. All right, there we go. Well, now we know we've got some eggshells. We've got a quick and dirty way to get some bone meal. I didn't think about it like that. That's a great way to collect up bone meal over time. And our vines are already growing. So all of the things we needed to do today are completed, other than doing the back wall of the aquarium. So Alia, Zoe, Lily, my loves, we're going in. We're going in and we're going to complete this little back wall thing really, really quickly. Because I'm pretty sure all we need to do is just put down this light blue dye and put down some carpenter's blocks. Yeah, a few carpenter's blocks and the light blue dye. And we have enough of the andesite. Was that what we're using back there? I'm going to have to double check. I think the andesite is what we were using back there. So I'll have to check on that. And I need to make a little crafting station. So there we go, crafting station. And now I need to make, let's see, that one's too full. That one's got enough room. If you put these guys down next to a double chest, then it's much, much easier because, voila, it just opens up and has everything that you need. So boom, and then you come over here, and we have more, there we go, more of the carpenter's blocks, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn all these hydrangeas into light blue dye. Same with the orchids. Oh yeah, and I forgot to put the little blue milk caps down. They're so cute. They're so cute. We'll do that too. The girls are so excited. They're like, I know. Oh, they knew where we were going. Good job, ladies. Very proud of you. All right. We should have enough light blue dye to just be like, bam. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We can even line this back wall with some glowstone on top of the carpenter's blocks, and that'll make it so that we can keep whatever light we need to at the back here. All right, and I still don't know where the entrance is going to be to this whole kit and caboodle, so we're just going to have to put down carpenter's blocks everywhere, and we can always remove them when we figure out where the heck we're actually going to put everything. So let's see, I think I'm going to put a little bit of dirt back here. And there we go. All right, like that, and maybe even across like this. Whoops, and maybe even like this, I suppose. And then, let's see, we need to follow this top line. So those are the stalactites I need to remove. And so that means, I think right here? How am I going to do this? Yeah, we'll come over here. And, I need to, there we go. Sorry, I just had to reach. There we go, put that there. And then we're going to go ahead, put these down here. That's kind of like the back wall I was thinking about doing. Let's see, put this right here. And do I need to come in a little bit more? I sure do, don't I? Like, where should it be cave? Actually, I'm okay. Actually, like, I'm kind of okay with this back wall. And then we'll wrap it around a little bit. Maybe blend it in. Yeah, I think where we have the carpenter's blocks, will that be the end of it right here? And just kind of like blend in a little bit? No. All right, Siri's just babbling to herself. Don't you guys worry. Let's do this. It looks so good. I mean, I remember I felt like I was just being boring and who knows what's going on. Darn, I need a few more carpenter's blocks when I was putting these down for the first time. But look at this. Oh, this cave is looking so cool. And we are going to get this done. All right, need a few more sticks. There's my sticks. We usually need a lot more sticks than we need like everything else. All right, there's that. Might need a little bit more actually. So let's go ahead, grab a few more sticks. So many useful sticks. I love carpenter's blocks. They are probably one of my all-time favorite mods and they're just so useful. So useful for everything we do here in the zoo. All right, hang on, ladies. Oh man, I'm gonna need more light blue dye. Well, guess what? That's what we just planted those flowering vines for. So it should all be good, even if we have to wait a little bit to finish off that part of it. And there we go. There we go. Do I need to remove these? Probably, because they stand out like a sore thumb. All right, watch out, puppies. Alia. Alia, watch out. There we go. All right, take that down. And actually, right here is where it would go in, isn't it? All right, and then right here, I think I'm okay with like the blue ending right there, and then just a little bit of caveness right here. But I do need to remove all of the stalactites that the fish could drown on. And yes, I do say the fish drown or suffocate. Suffocate's a better word. The fish could suffocate if the water is up in these stalactites because it'll create a bubble that the fish will swim into and then they will just die. And that's so sad. We don't want the fish to just die. All right, is this the right thing? The andesite? Yes, it is the right thing. And we're gonna line this. Alia! Alia! Scooch, thank you. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna line this, and then that means, you guys, the only things that we really need to start working on next are decorating the inside of this gigantic aquarium so that it will have like trees that the fish can swim under and things like that. Unfortunately, we cannot use devincing to make all sorts of cool things that would go in the water unless we want to risk the fish potentially being able to suffocate. And I mean, we could test that out, but I just think the fish might suffocate quite often. So I don't really want to do that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put some light blue dye right up there. Let's step back and admire our handiwork for a second. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that's pretty good. We might even leave the andesite along the back corner there. So we'll have to see how we want to transition from like this blue over into this spot right over here. I'm going to have to think about it. But I like the look of this place. And so what we're going to work on tomorrow is putting down like a bunch of the logs, putting in all sorts of the decorations, putting in the sand and the gravel. And I mean, I kind of want to risk making some devincing things to put in for the fish, but it would create air bubbles that they could potentially drown on. So we're going to have to think about that very carefully. And then I'm going to have the fun that I'm not going to make you guys watch because I hate filling water in. I'm going to have the fun of filling this whole place in with, come here, puppies, with lots and lots of water. And then we're going to have to grab some of our special unique artifacts that let us actually go through water and not drown to put down, like walk around and put down all of the different plants that we are going to be adding into this exhibit. So I'm pretty excited. We're getting closer. The really hard parts of building the actual aquarium, like exteriors, are done, other than like that little corner back there. And all that leaves us with now is actually coming in and filling this place with water and then plants and then fish. And that's going to all be some tricky stuff, but we should have a lot of fun doing it. All right, you guys. Well, progress has been made. And let's go look at our little garden just one last time because I feel pretty darn good about that little garden. I know it seems a little silly, but it makes a lot of sense once you know how it is secretly a very functional little garden. And so what I think I'm going to do is I'll try making like a little leaf border perhaps, or like some sort of marker so that you know this is a maintained garden, and just leave it open to you guys to name. And see, look, it's already doing its job, already growing some of these vines that we need. Fantastic. We just have to be very careful not to hit all of the leaf blocks because that would be bad. All right, well, there we go, you guys. Fantastic. Progress has been made. It looks good, and it looks good in there, and we're going to be like gathering up fish, and I'm going to have to figure out how on earth we want to catch a whole bunch of fish. So that's going to be interesting too. But all right, everybody, I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.